Hey guys, I am so excited for today's video. I got this nightstand from Facebook Marketplace for only $5, and I'm gonna be honest, it is not in the best shape. It is very wobbly, and honestly I'm not in love with the trim of this, so I thought about flipping it over. It also has wheels on it. Flipping it over and making it a bar cart. And the tape that I have right here, I was measuring out some things because I ordered some stuff on Amazon that I'm going to screw onto the top of it. So I was trying to see how it would look together and make sure that it would all fit onto the nightstand. But the first thing that I'm going to do is wipe everything down with hot water and dish soap. And then I'm going to get some mold spray and wipe it down with that too, because you never know what's on there. So like I said, the first thing that I'm going to do is get some warm water and some dish soap and just wipe it down. Look how gross this water is already. This thing is actually really nasty. Wipe it down with the water, I'm just going to take a dry rag and just wipe it down again. Okay, so now I am going to spray it with this mold and mildew spray and leave it on there for 10 minutes. Now while I'm waiting for those 10 minutes, I'm going to take this and undo all of the screws in this right here. Okay, so I have finished screwing everything in and it's a lot more stable, so I'm going to be taking a dry cloth and wiping everything down. Guys, it is the next day and I just got a package and I think it's for the bar cart, so let's open it up. Yay! Okay, so the first thing that I got is these wine glass racks. Okay, so here is what I got. I got these wine racks that I can put glass on. And then I got this. Oh, this is cute. And this is what you put the wine bottles on. Oh, I love it. I also got some furniture legs for a different flip that I'm doing. Ooh, those are pretty. Oh, I'm so excited. These are gorgeous. So I got this one, and then I also got these. Those are gorgeous. I love them. So I'll be linking everything in the description below. So here's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to put these back there, attach them back there, and I hope that looks good just because it's not all the way to the front like I was kind of hoping for. I thought they did attach to the top, but these I think I can attach, yeah, I can attach it to the top and stand that up like that. So that's very cute. I love that. But yeah, that's kind of how I think I'm gonna position it. So today I am going to lightly sand this piece down, and then I'm going to take this wood filler and fill in the holes where I took the nails out yesterday. And then I have to wait 2 hours after putting this in, and then I'm going to sand it down again and be able to paint. Okay, so now I'm going to take a microfiber cloth and wipe down all of the dust. So now I am going to set a timer for 2 hours and come back and sand down all of the wood filler. We waited, I wanted to show y'all the pumpkins that my mom accidentally started growing. We have a little area out here, a balcony, and I think she threw them down here, and now we have little pumpkins. Okay, so now that it's been 2 hours, I'm gonna go through and sand it just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna use that warm water and soap and wipe it down one last time before I paint. Okay, so now that I've wiped it down, I'm gonna go get all of my paint options and try to decide what color to paint. Alright, I have several different options. The first one, and the one that I kind of really want to do, is this tan beige color. I just love the color combination of this color and black. I recently just did a nightstand in that color, and I'll put it right here. I just love this color in black. But the only thing that I am a little bit worried about is painting the whole thing this color, just because, I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. I would rather paint it black, but since the hardware is black, I don't want to do black on black. Okay, and then we also have this charcoal charged color, and this is kind of a blue-gray color, and the only reason why it's an option is because it's not completely black, but I really don't see myself picking this color just because there's not that big of a contrast, and I love having two-tone pieces that have like a lighter color and a darker color. So the next color option is just white, and I also got it from Home Depot. This is the color. So the next color option is this beautiful sage green color, and honestly, I don't honestly think that I'll pick this color, but it's just such a beautiful color that I thought I'd try. So I didn't get a video of it because my camera died, but here are the 4 options, and I also put it on my Instagram story because I couldn't decide. They chose number 1, but comment down below what you would have picked. Okay guys, it's time to paint. So I'm just going to go through. I'm not priming because this paint is a paint and primer in one. So I'm just going to go through and paint it. So today my next step is to take the wheels off of them and spray paint them black. Luckily these things just popped right out, so I am going to sand them right here on the metal and then spray paint them black. Okay, so this is the spray paint that I'm using. And then there's some metal accents on the doors on here, so I'm gonna paint those black. Okay, so I painted 2 layers of black on here, and these are done drying, so I'm gonna put those on right now. Guys, okay, so the last thing that I did was have my dad cut out this piece of wood, and I'm going to use that for the very back right here because the glass, the wine glass holder is too far back, so I'm going to use this wood to kind of push it forward. And then I also got to thinking, and I have this trim right here. I think I'm going to paint it black and put it right here. But the first thing I have to do is sand this down and paint it. To sand this wood, I'm going to use 120 grit sandpaper. Now I am going to take some warm water and some Dove dish soap and just try to get all of that sawdust on here off. Okay, so now I am taking that same paint that I painted the rest of the bar part in and I'm gonna stir it up and paint it. When you're painting, make sure that your area is well ventilated. I just opened both of the windows and the door so that I'm not breathing in these toxins. Okay, so now it's time to paint it black. I just measured it out and sanded it, sanded the edge down where I cut. So now it's just time to paint. So last night I painted the little frame things with this chalk paint. And here is how they turned out. I think they look so cute. So today I'm gonna really try hard to finish. I've been wanting to finish this piece for a while, but I had my computer science final. I went to the beach and I had to move my sister in. So I'm hoping today is the day. So I think right now I am going to take that plank that I painted and go ahead and screw that in the back. And then I'm going to take these dowel frames and go ahead and I think I'm going to use some wood glue for this to put it on. And then I think the last thing that I have to do is attach all of the other hardware to it. So let's hope today is the day. I am going to use these nails. I got this little handy screwdriver from my mom. It's honestly the best thing because it's not like super heavy duty, but it like does the job. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw those in to the back. Okay, you probably can tell by how long this is taking me to do it, but I'm really nervous about this part. So let's just jump right in. Actually, this thing doesn't have enough torque, so I'm gonna have to get my dad's. Okay guys, forget everything that I just said and get you one of these. I am using my dad's, so I am going to use these little clamp things to clamp the wood to the top. Got one in fully. Got two. Finally! Yes! 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 Okay. We did it. We freaking did it. This is what it looks like now, but I don't freaking care because I did it. Hey guys, so I don't know where my wood glue went, but no worries because my dad has some. As you can tell, he's my hero. But right now I am going to put some of that wood glue on the back of this and put it on the trimming finally. Okay, so my battery died, but I charged it up. So what I did with this wine rack is just, this was a separate piece and these two are separate, and I just took a nut and screwed that in to the top, and then I had my mom hold it up like this, and I just drew on it, and then I flipped the nightstand upside down and just lined it up, and now I can easily just take these screws and just screw it in. Ah, it works. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so now I have just put those back here and marked where the holes are with a pencil. So now I'm gonna line it up like that and just drill in the screw. Hey guys, so I have finished drilling everything in and screwing everything in. I went ahead and duct taped or painter's taped the framing because I'm going to do one last coat, and I went in with a sanding sponge, or sanding block, sorry, not a sponge, and it's 120 grit, and I just lightly sand everything, but then I'm going to go in with my sander and sand all the places that, I guess you can't see it from here, but I put some wood filler in some of the places. So I'm going to go through and sand all of that. And then I'm going to use my roller to do the last coat of paint. But I also have my brush just in case I change my mind. So I'm going to do that now and then show you all the finished product. Okay, so I have finished sanding, so now I'm going to take my microfiber rag and make sure that I get all of the sawdust off this piece before I paint. Okay, so now that all the paint is dry, I went ahead and ripped off the blue tape that was right here. It was pretty satisfying. I took some clips of it. Here they are. But now I'm going to go in with this top coat. I like to use matte just because it's my personal style, but you can use gloss or whatever. And then I'm going to be using my roller brush to brush it on, and I'm going to make sure to have the least amount of streaks that I possibly can. As you can tell, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what? I think I was going the wrong way. I'm just pissed right now. Paint choices and options. Oh my gosh, it's a green spider. What in the world? Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen a green spider. Ooh, he's scared. Back up. Ah, come on! Ugh.